In this video, I'm going to be playing a long clip from Crowder's show in which he said allegedly racist things about black people, and this upset black conservatives and also white conservatives. And I'm sure there's some libertarians who are crying their eyes out over this clip. Now, feel free to disagree with me. Maybe you think it is racist. Maybe you think it was insensitive. Please, you can leave that in the comments down below. Just understand, this is my opinion. Obviously, opinions can have some credibility because some things can be obviously racist and some things can be gray. And of course, it depends on who's saying the supposed racist thing. If it's someone who's known to not be a racist, it might not just be racist. It might just be a joke. But if it is someone who is blatantly spoken about their racism, then it probably is racist. What is said and who says it are important. Anyways, let's play the clip.
I don't know where you find this many farmers of color, but they did, and $5.2 billion are being allocated exclusively for colored farmers. Farmers of color! Farmers of color! Roll the tape!
We begin today's show looking at a major provision in President Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill that aims to address decades of discrimination against Black, Hispanic, Native American, and Asian American farmers who've historically been excluded from government agricultural programs. The American Rescue Plan sets aside $10.4 billion for agriculture support and allocates about half the funds to farmers of color who are, quote, subjected to racial or ethnic prejudice because of their identity as members of a group, unquote. The U.S. Commission on Civil Rights confirmed as long ago as 1965 the U.S. Department of Agriculture discriminated against black farmers, but little was done to address the problem.
100 years ago?
Yeah, most happy about the new policy, these people. So, yeah. I'm gonna buy a plow, man!
I'm gonna plant that corn.
Go get a John Deere. Barack Obama, mother, I'm the president of plowing that ass.
You.
I thought the last thing they would want to do is be farmers. Wasn't that a big problem for hundreds of years?
Yeah.
Isn't that why Arsenio Hall called himself the urban man's Johnny Carson?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. Are people lining up out in the middle of cornfield, Iowa for new dunks?
How would you prove this, by the way? Like, how would you prove that you've been discriminated
You don't
against?
have to. You just
Well, I didn't get that loan. Sir, you had no credit. Well, that should not have stopped me from getting the loan.
I planted a Hennessy tree, but it's not growing.
Well, technically it did grow, but that shit ain't XO.
I put it in the ground.
I planted a VSOP XO tree. I'm getting in some niche esoteric cognac humor, motherfucker.
Don't white people just go to their neighborhoods and build urban farms and ruin their communities? Isn't that what
That's how it works.
In Detroit. Turns out the soil content, there's a high level of meth.
Yeah, crazy.
Wow, I didn't know.
That and teeth.
There's
random teeth littered everywhere.
And by the way,
in my room.
Now, in my opinion, this is not racist of Crowder to do because this is an obvious joke from him and he is not shown to be racist in any particular way. I have not seen racism from him in the past nor in the present. So I would just say this is purely just a joke. It's an obvious exaggeration of the black community. Heck, even recently I had seen Crowder criticizing the French Canadians for being more the kind of racism believing in stereotypes. That to me adds credence to the fact that he isn't a racist. Now, as for the people who are upset about this clip and claiming that it is racist, where were you with some other clips that were allegedly racist by Crowder? Or what about the clips in which he said allegedly homophobic things? Where were you then? Crowder has done similar things to what he's done right here with this clip in this stream compared to what he's done in the past. This isn't anything new. So the conservatives who are calling Crowder racist or saying that this is racist of Crowder are kind of being hypocritical. Now you can feel uncomfortable. You can think that this joke maybe went too far. You can believe that it was unfunny. However, to say that this is racist and that Crowder is racist for this is hypocritical of you. This isn't any different from Crowder's kind of humor. He has a very rude kind of humor. I will admit that Crowder isn't really the best comedian. Some of his jokes are kind of weak or childish. And I have found some of his jokes, specifically about homosexuality and homosexuals, to be a bit offensive to myself. But I don't go out saying that he's homophobic, because I don't think he actually is homophobic. I think he just has a very crude sense of humor. Anyways, these are my thoughts. If you disagree with me, feel free to comment down below. Or if you have any critiques or things that you think I should add, also comment down below and tell me what you think. And of course, if you enjoyed my content, please consider donating to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi, and follow me on Medium. I post articles there periodically, and while you're at it, give all my articles 50 claps. You can also follow me on Odyssey/LibertyTV. It's my fastest growing social media, and I get more views there than I do YouTube, which quite frankly isn't that hard to beat. Do all this, and I'll see y'all later.